All right. Hey, everybody. I want to do something a little bit different than normal. So I picked some random decks that we're going to pull from and just see what kinds of messages pop out. This is just a collective, it's not specific for any signs. All right. Spirit, thank you so much for this time. Thank you for the opportunity to put this message out there. I bind any negative energy. I bind any fear, any anxiety, any self-doubt, anything rooted in fear we bind right now. Anything, any negative energy, any entities, anything that exalts itself against the truth of who you are. Spirit, we loose your supernatural love, joy, peace in place of all that. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to pull from one card from each deck. What message you have for the collective? These fun little decks that I felt called to. Ooh. We have sick. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. You have a message in here. We have emotions. Excuse me. And actually, when I saw this, I initially thought like sick and tired. Like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Ooh. And the villain that we just pulled is Scar. Oh, got quite a few messages there. And I'm actually pulling one more deck that I feel called to. Oh my gosh, bad health. Crazy. And last but not least, all right, so let's see what we've got. So we have the eagle for ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. We've got the moon with emotions here. Sick and bad health. And Mr. Scar here from the Lion King. It says, be prepared. Be prepared. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. If you have the flames of power, whenever another player rolls a 6, steal 1 million from them. Well, it's from a Monopoly game, but I thought it would be fun to incorporate this into readings. So the message, be prepared, or Scar, depending on what kind of clicks together best. So be prepared. First thing that came to my mind was maybe this is some kind of warning in regards to your health. The moon, a lot of times, oftentimes, can represent unhidden things hidden, unseen. And especially with this moon card, it's showing that most of the moon is actually concealed. So there's something that you're not seeing, very possibly in regards to your health. Something that may sneak up on you. With the be prepared message from Scar, I would highly recommend keeping an eye on your health. I don't know if you're able to do a cleanse or a fast. Get some nutrition in ASAP. I really feel like plants heal. That's my personal belief. We also have here the eagle with ancestral healing. So maybe there's something here tied to some kind of emotional healing from your past that's tied to physical ailments. I definitely 100%. In fact, I have a little booklet about that. There's actually a book called Feelings Buried Alive, Never Die, but I have a little cheat sheet reference guide here. I just opened right up to this example of daily situations. All right. I'm taken for granted. Negative feelings. So you would replace it with the positive feeling. I choose being loved. I feel loved. I am loved. I choose being appreciated and valued for my contributions. I feel appreciated, valued for my contributions. I am appreciated and valued for who I am. Or if you have like a negative belief that says I'm good for nothing, then I want you to start looking in the mirror and saying this out loud. I choose being a very valuable person. I feel I'm very valuable. I'm truly valuable. I value. These are examples of what you can say. Instead of saying things never work out for me, you can say I choose being a fortunate person. I am fortunate. Things usually work out for me. I don't belong. I feel excluded. I feel left out like a stranger. Instead of saying that to yourself, say I choose belonging. I feel like I belong. I am included now. I choose being friendly. I am friendly. There's just so many examples. And then there's examples of like ailments in here that are tied to emotional and physical ailments. Dysentery can be associated with fear of the present, hate what you are seeing, feeling unjustly dealt with, need to have empathy, be generous, honest, relaxed, open. It's just it's fascinating. It's not really something I can go into quickly here right now, but if you are interested in how emotions can affect physical diseases and manifesting in your body, this is a very interesting book, albeit this is not the actual book. This is just a little reference guide to things that are in the book. But the book is called Feelings Buried, Alive, Never Die. Very interesting. So moving on, we have I can't change the way the river bends, so I might as well strap in and enjoy this strange little boat ride. Anyone bring a cooler? Come on, focus. Okay, so you may be feeling out of control. Maybe you do know about your health issues, and maybe that's what this card is highlighting. Like when you're feeling out of control, what can you control? You can control your attitude, how you respond energetically to a situation. This one says, today I'll notice all the little ways I'm loved, nurtured, and supported. Go ahead, universe. That's your cue. So celebrate every small win. I'm braver than I think. I don't have to suddenly slay every dragon in town, but I can definitely start the day off by looking one in the eye and giving it a slow motion nod. Like, I see you. I'm not afraid of you. So yeah, if some of you are facing some super scary news, if you've received anything about your health that seems overwhelming, seems impossible, this is saying, yeah, if it's some kind of situation that makes you feel out of control, start focusing on the positives and watch the positive add up. Stare fear in the face and say, fuck you. I'm not going to choose to sit in that energetic garbage. I'm not going to, even though it looks bad right now. There is healing. We have the eagle for healing. Scar, of all things, you wouldn't think of this as a good card, but what does the scar represent? It represents healing. A wound that has come together, cells that have come together and healed a wound. And sure, it may look ugly, but a scar serves as a reminder, right? And then we have kindness is magic. Little skunk there. So today I'm going to make like a drunken wizard and cast Friendlium to Strangerous spells all over the place. So choose to be kind. Choose to be kind. All right. So there could be, from what I'm sensing here, there's some kind of sense of feeling out of control, being very tempted to give into the negative, tempted to give into the hopelessness of a situation, and Spirit is trying to urge you to stay positive, look fear in the face, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, really, really be intentional about stepping into the positivity in spite of what your circumstances are telling you. Because fear is a liar, right? We know that. There's a Christian song. I don't remember who sings it, but it goes, "Fear is a liar." Da, 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 da. I just haven't heard it in forever. Cast your fear. I don't know. Fear in the fire. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. Let your... I don't know. If anybody knows that song, type the lyrics in the comments. Cast out all my fear. Let your spirit fall. Cast out all my fear. Something like that. So just spend some time, pray, or whatever you do to connect with Source, God, Creator, or whatever songs you need to listen to. Whatever you need to do to elevate yourself in the midst of something very challenging and seemingly impossible, do it. Do whatever you can to shift out of the low vibes into the higher vibes, and trust that there is an answer, because we have healing. We have healing, Mr. Scar, but also be prepared. So something here about preparation. I don't know. Be prepared. If there's sickness, bad health, be prepared. Maybe be financially prepared. Let's see. Let's not guess. Let's draw a card. Let your fire fall. Cast out all my fear. Your love. I don't know the words. All right. Fear, he is a liar. Oh. Okay then. Two of Wands, but it's in reverse. Fear of the unknown, that's what it means. Sudden changes. Dang, few options. So be prepared. So I guess that would mean mentally prepare yourself. Mentally prepare yourself to receive some kind of medical scare, but it's not going to end badly, because there's healing here. So, and ancestral healing makes me think maybe this is some kind of dis-ease that has affected your parents or your parents' parents, or somewhere down your your line of ancestors. But it doesn't have to be the same outcome for you, because it's all energy, and we know that. I mean, it's 2024, almost 2025. We know, we're learning more and more these days that everything is frequency and energy. Genetics play such a tiny role in our health. It's our food, it's our water. I don't know if, I just know fasting starves out. Like the best way to I would, it's free. I would start with fasting. Fasting is like free. It's easy. It's super healing. If you don't believe me, do your own research on it. That's one thing you can do. Another step I would take that's fairly inexpensive is good water. Because drinking a lot of water all day, every day, isn't going to do shit if your cells aren't, if it's not reaching your cells, like if your cells aren't absorbing it. So, you can get, for fairly inexpensive, you could get a hydrolyzed water bottle on Amazon, or even high pH, or get some spring water, just high quality water with salt. Put a little bit. I have Celtic sea salt. I'll show you. It's right next to me, actually. I have this little salt cellar. Oh, did I break it? Oh, no. Okay. I have a little. Did I break it? No. I have a little sand. That would have been probably some bad luck if I had crushed that, if I had broken that. That's no bueno. Look at my little salt cellar that I have, though, guys. This is pretty awesome. It's like a little marble top, and I think it's like acacia wood. Yeah. So I just take a little dab of that and put it under my tongue every morning, multiple times per day, actually. and it really helps. Putting it under your tongue helps with the absorption. But yeah, and I get the Celtic sea salt. So supposedly it has like 80, 90 plus minerals in it for your body. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Just there's things that you can do holistically if you can first before going to big pharma. Juicing, coffee enemas really trigger, like that is like the fastest way to detox your liver. Parasite cleanse, you don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on like protocols for parasite cleanses. $15, food grade diatomaceous earth. That's what I use. I do about a teaspoon to a tablespoon a day. I haven't been doing it recently, but when I was doing it, I noticed an immediate effect on my energy levels, my brain fog. It's funny because I bought this huge bag of it initially because I wanted to find a holistic way to get rid of fleas off our dogs. And then I kind of went down the rabbit hole of parasites. And my daughter's like, Mom, you can use the stuff you bought for the dogs, right? I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, it's food grade. It's edible. I'm like, for parrot, what? And sure enough, there's a whole, I don't even know where she learned that, but there's a whole like forum online, about people who use diatomaceous earth, and it's been a game changer, and it's so cheap. But anyway, water, nutrients, sunlight, minerals, all kinds of stuff. Let's go ahead and dive into the reading. So I'm going to take these cards away. Just remember to be kind with yourself, celebrate your wins, face fear, stare it down, and say, not today. You may feel out of control. It may catch you off guard, some kind of news about some bad health here. Things that have been hidden that are finally coming to the surface that you're going to have to face. It could be very sudden, fear of the unknown. Just remember, you will be victorious over this. It's not going to get the best of you. Eagle's wings, right? Eagles are victory, a symbol of victory and freedom. And we have ancestral healing here. You know what? Whenever I see an eagle, I think of a song my friend and I wrote at summer camp when we were like, I don't know, freshmen in high school. We were like sitting on the lake one night. It was late. I don't even know. We were just sitting there. We're just singing to the sky. It was, how did it go? Give me eagle's wings to help me fly. I think that's how it went. Give me eagle's wings to help me fly. No, eagle's wings. Shoot. Lord, give me eagle's wings to help me fly. Eagle's wings to carry me high. And then we were harmonizing, but wrap your love around my soul. Carry me home on eagle's wings. Or something like that. Oh, I wish I could remember the words. Carry me through on eagle's wings. Give me eagle's wings. I don't remember, but it kind of plays in my head every time I see an eagle. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the tarot part of the reading. Whoever's watching, this is a message for who's ever watching. Recent past. Whoa. Okay, these came up for the past. What do we have coming up on the horizon? Any clues for the horizon? And give me the road. Mountain, please. And the sunrise. All right. Ooh, that's never fun to see right off the bat. Sadness, the sun in reverse. This represents some kind of procrastination. Sadness. Failure. Lies, failure. Ooh, and the moon in reverse. Oh, that's not bad. That's finding the truth. Because remember, the moon the other way around was hidden things. So finding the truth. Procrastinating on finding the truth? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. We're going to go ahead and dive into the past. And remember the past. Whoa. The past can be 5 seconds ago, 5 days ago, 5 minutes ago. It doesn't necessarily mean far. Like the past is so like fluid. But we do have cups here, and cups represent emotions. So here I have the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Both are in reverse. So this represents taking action, moving forward. This can represent bad decisions or lack of choices or feeling trapped, returning to reality. What is going on here? Returning to reality, moving forward. Let's go ahead and get some clarity on that. All right. Show me more about this. Feeling trapped energy, or returning to reality, and moving forward. Okay, so healing after something that was very like emotionally painful, maybe even paralyzing, that made you feel like you could not go on, right? 3 of Swords energy is very like painful. It's kind of like betrayal, heartbreak, loneliness, sadness, grief. But when it's in reverse, it represents being resilient, overcoming, perseverance, forgiveness, optimism. And remember, we had that sun and the moon, so it was procrastinating on seeing the truth. So maybe there was something in your past that you didn't want to see because it was too painful to see the truth. And this is representing you actually, I was going to say manning up, but owning up to the truth and bringing yourself back to reality from some kind of situation where there was a lot of illusions at play. So you facing the reality of a situation helped you take action, move forward into healing, forgiveness, acceptance of something. Can we get one more card here to help me deeper understand? Okay, this is my codependent card, the Empress in reverse. She's super emotionally dependent on others, very insecure, a lot of self-doubt. She doesn't know how fucking amazing she is. The Empress in reverse. It could mean creative blocks, emptiness. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Swords. This is super painful energy. A lot of mental, like mind games, mental anguish, just deep, deep, deep despair, sadness, betrayal. Could mean financial ruin. And then we have the Page of Pentacles here as well. So this is dedication, loyalty, manifesting, healing, forgiveness, acceptance. Okay. I don't want to lean towards relationship stuff, but there's a lot of cups here. So this is a lot of emotions. So something very emotionally charged, that got you really doubting yourself or blaming yourself or questioning yourself. Something in the past that had you really stuck in a place of just emotional pain and mental anguish. For whatever reason, Spirit is highlighting a time in your past when you had to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Literally lowest low, and you did it your damn self with this very slow, consistent energy of the Page of Pentacles. You figured out a way to persevere, get through it, find acceptance, face reality, own up to your part, and yeah, find a way to accept things and move forward. And that makes sense because coming up on the horizon or the current situation could be the Five of Pentacles, which is all about feeling left out in the cold, feeling broke, feeling like the world is against you, like you just can't catch a break financially, emotionally. I mean, okay, sure, you're doing okay from healing from whatever this is in the past, but it's just your luck just isn't changing. That's what that card represents. And leading up to from here to here is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is that procrastination energy that we saw earlier. Lack of follow through. But you started, that's funny because this is the same exact card as this card. This one's right side up, this one's upside down. So you started to move forward from that low vibing energy. This is like consistent effort gets you acceptance, healing. But if you're stuck in this mindset of scarcity and lack and like nothing's ever going to change, nothing's ever going to get better for me. Look at this dude is just looking at his own empty pocket. And if he would just get his focus off of his lack, he would see the abundance all around him available to him. But there's some kind of procrastination on doing the work to get unstuck, to get out of that. You hear the rooster crowing? Anybody hear the rooster? What else can we learn about this? What deck? Eagle's wings to carry me. Mm-hmm. What is this Five of Pentacles? What is this sense of lack? And that insecurity. Queen of Wands is feminine energy. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be male or female. Just we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. The feminine energy here in reverse is feeling super insecure, maybe even jealous, maybe envious of others and their good fortune. And you're over here like, WTF? What the heck? I'm a good person. I work hard. What's going on? Why can't I catch a break? And everyone around me seems to be doing just fine. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. What else? Wow. King of Wands in reverse. These are counterparts. They're both upside down. So maybe we have two people here. These are normally very magnetic. This would be a power couple normally. But in their shadow side, right, when they're not operating from their best, this person, this masculine energy is this is total player energy right here. This is someone who lies, cheats, very selfish and impulsive, self-serving, just lives for the moment for themselves. This is a very insecure, hot-tempered, jealous, feminine energy. What's going on here? And then we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. In reverse, the Devil represents independence, freedom, taking your power back. Does someone need to take their power back from some kind of romantic connection here? Is that what the storyline is? Feeling rejected, having a hard time healing from some kind of falling out with someone else. Give me 1 second. Well, I mean, we have heartbreak down here. Justice. I think I'm going to pull a romantic card to see what this is about. One of my romance decks. Can we get some insight on this masculine, feminine, the King and Queen of Wands here? Any clues with this King and Queen of Wands? I mean, bottom of the deck is karmic relationship. But right here it says accept Acceptance and optimism are key. Let me read you the karmic, because that's what I'm sensing. If you're both operating from your shadow and there's a need to free yourself from this connection and take your power back, it's definitely karmic. So it says this connection serves as a catalyst to prepare you for real and high vibrational love. You are feeling very pulled to this person, therefore it appears to be the real thing, but it's not. Integrate the lessons that need to be learned. And didn't we see, look at that, and beneath it is unrequited love. The feelings in this connection are not mutual. One person gives more than love than the other. Don't waste your energy on someone who's not interested in you. And remember Scar. We can't forget Scar. Be prepared. It says be prepared. Or what does it say? It says this is to prepare you for the lessons that you learn from this connection, right? Because you have to learn lessons to be able to free yourself. Because if you never free yourself, then you stay stuck in this perpetual cycle of hot and cold, never really reaching any higher levels of connection with one another, right? That are meaningful. So you do learn. You learn once you figure out how to break out of this. It just depends on you how long you want to stay stuck in that loop, right? Once you learn to really stick to your goals, stick to your forward movement, your progress of self-healing, of acceptance, forgiveness, and boundary setting. Those are the lessons that you learn. Those are the tools that you get to keep and tuck away into your toolbox for later, for when you're in a relationship that's actually worth fighting for, that's worth repairing. This is not worth repairing because it's already been proven to you over and over and over again that you're going to get the same outcome. We have acceptance and optimism here. And I'm feeling good. Down. Staying optimistic and accepting your current situation helps you to attract more joy and happiness into your life in general. The right person will come to you when you're ready. Yes, this is karmic. You've got to break free from this and learn from it so that you can prepare for real high vibrational love that reciprocates, that gives and you give, and it's like a match for match in effort. And it's just, you're both showing up 100% for the connection. The challenge card, this is in your challenge position, is a 7 of Pentacles. This represents hard work. So really doing the work. And that actually, there was a slip up over here. You were doing that consistent effort of healing, moving forward, and then it was like, oh, that card flipped upside down, and you're procrastinating on doing the work that you need to do to get free. Reclaim yourself, reclaim your power, learn how to become emotionally independent. Learn how to be okay whether or not someone approves of you, or whether or not someone values you the way you think they should value you. It doesn't matter. You need to value you the way you need to value. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just get to a place where outside influence, romantic or not, doesn't affect your peace, doesn't affect the way you stand tall with your head held high, knowing that you are worthy because of it's inherent. It's not because of your looks. It's not because of your clothes or the car you drive or the job that you have. You just know that who you are is enough, and anyone who enters into your life or into your energetic field is lucky to be a part of it, and it's a privilege. So boundaries are important, because if people start treating you in ways that make you question your worth and question your sanity, then of course you need to remove them from your life, because it's damaging and it's not helping anybody. And I'm babbling. So we're going to move forward. Your challenge is to consistently work hard. It will pay off. This card represents long-term success, hard work, like reaping the harvest after sowing, like a whole season of hard work, and then you get, boom, like a windfall of success. And it doesn't necessarily, this says, this is the suit of material wealth or materialism, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean money. But we will clarify on that. What is this about? Actually, we're not going to use that one. And I'm feeling good. Nope. Here it is. What is this obstacle? Is it just putting in the hard work? That's the only challenge here? Yeah, pretty much. Here's that King of Wands again. Same king that we saw over here in reverse. Super impulsive. Super forceful, selfish. Nothing but broken promises. Maybe it's you. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're the one who is flaky and bails on your friends, bails on your people, treats your loved ones like they're disposable or replaceable. But I don't think it's you. I think the self-doubt, the healing, I feel like you may be the victim here, but that doesn't give you a free pass to wallow and stay stuck. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. And the only one that gets you unstuck is you, and that's what this card represents. Reclaiming your power, taking back, flipping the tables by taking back your power and moving forward with forgiveness in your heart. This completely represents transformation, metamorphosis. So allow the pain to propel you forward. Allow the pain to level you up. What's that CRS song? Level up, level up, level up, level up. Don't let it be for nothing. All the tears, all the sharp pains when you breathe, the panic attack, like, do not let it be for nothing. Find mental peace. Your challenge here is to do the work to find mental peace. The Four of Swords represents rest, relaxation, mental peace. Over what? Over someone who fucked you over. Yes, that was wrong of them. No, that doesn't mean you get to stay ruminating and focus on that pain. You get to focus on your healing and moving forward with forgiveness in your heart and acceptance of where you are right now, and really being hopeful of where you get to be when you walk out of this. Let's talk about a butterfly. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a caterpillar. I used to live in Oregon, and there was this 250-acre nature park literally across the street from our apartments. It's amazing. But they had these like walking trails and hiking trails, and then they had these concrete bike paths and little benches where you could stop and sit. And my daughter and I were sitting one day, and it was like there were like caterpillars everywhere. Like every 2 feet was a caterpillar on this bike path, and we were sitting there resting, and we saw one little caterpillar creep and crawl across the bike path, and we were just watching him. And then a bicycle went and literally was like, I don't know how it didn't hit the silly caterpillar. Poor guy. Like, he must have been terrified. He lived, and we were like cheering him on once he got across the bike path into the grass. But the cool thing is, when you think of a caterpillar that's creeping and crawling along the ground, and that's the only view they have, it's the same view every day. It's the same like drudgery, right? Nothing is changing. It's so much effort for me to crawl and drag my body across this hot pavement, and I just can't go another inch. But what does the caterpillar have that the butterfly has? The exact same DNA. So you have within you already what you need to succeed and transform and soar and gain a new perspective on life, a new perspective on your situation, a new perspective on your heart, on the lessons that you've gleaned, on tools that you have to apply to move forward. That caterpillar that struggled on the ground for so long now gets to go into a place of safety and rest. And, no one really knows. We're not in the cocoon with the caterpillar, but we know it's a painful process, but it's probably a very peaceful process at first anyway. It's dark. You feel safe. You're alone. You can, go within, get in your cocoon, enjoy the safety and the peacefulness of solitude. And of course it is painful as well, but once your transformation is complete, you get to bust out with a whole new perspective. Basically a whole new creature, yet you were always the same the whole time. Caterpillar, butterfly, same creature, new outlook, new wings, changed. Same, but somehow changed. So that's your message. Put in the work, get the rest that you need, do whatever it takes to get the mental peace and acceptance in your heart to overcome somebody wronging you. And then you reclaim your power, and only then will you be able to soar with a whole new perspective on life and be successful. The outcome cards, Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Bad intentions, being easily tricked, exhaustion, compromise, teamwork. This to me screams replay, hitting replay, replay, replay. I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate you. I love, like, why? Why do that to yourself? Someone with bad intentions, compromising with them. We do not negotiate with terrorists. Someone who doesn't value your heart and then lies to you just to own you and to suck you back in only to discard you again a few days later or a few months later. That's not love. That's attachment. That's sick. Don't do this to yourself. Protect yourself from that energy, from being sucked back into that cycle. Bad intentions. Exhaustion. It's exhausting. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing somebody out there watching this has the same energy trying to hoover you back into a toxic cycle. It's a karmic connection that you need to free yourself from. Maybe that's what those bad health cards were. Let me pull those cards back up. Sudden change, fear of the unknown, things you're not seeing. No, I mean sick, bad health, be prepared. I mean, I guess you can feel out of control. Of course you feel out of control in something like this. Don't lose who you are. Stay kind, stay positive. Do little nice, kind things for yourself. I think these are separate messages completely. I don't think this applies at all because it's just so very clear about like sickness and healing. But I'm not done. We're gonna clarify this right here. What is this about? This exhaustion and compromise and being easily tricked and bad intentions. Whoa. Okay, we'll take it. One more. Gone fishing. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. This card is poking out. I'm going to take it. Australia. Oh. One more. Or do I need one more? Yeah, let's do one more. Oh. I don't think I need another card. I think that the bottom of the deck helped me out. This is the Two of Swords. Remember how I talked about like the lessons that you learn become tools for you to put away for later, for the future? Well, the tool that you need to help you through this is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords in reverse. This is all about emotional detachment. Seeing the truth. Taking off that blindfold. Seeing things for how they really are. Taking ownership and emotionally detaching from this. Because this situation, this person, my kitchen, my rules. My life, my heart, my rules. I do not have to be subject to this torture any longer. I love that. Yeah, so it's emotional detachment, which is totally in line with this, because what I see when I look at this card is nurturing mama kangaroo with a little baby. There's a baby in her pouch. I don't know if you can see it. But, and then I see this hot desert, and I feel like you've been carrying the weight of this connection for far too long. You're a nurturer. You just want to love and be loved. I get that. But don't continue to give to someone who's not capable of holding your heart. If they can't hold your heart, they don't have access. They shouldn't be able to have access to your body, period. But yes, Wheel of Fortune. So in order to change your fortune, You don't need to change it. This is just fate, destiny. This is destined to happen. It was supposed to happen. It's all a part of your transformation, and it's giving you tools to set you up for real love, not the counterfeit love, the real thing. This is just all in preparation for the butterfly life, because this is the caterpillar version of it. This is the Walmart version of love. But in order to learn your lesson, you need to put up that sign on your heart. Gone fishing. Don't know when I'll be back. So you might as well keep on trucking along and leave me the fuck alone, because I'm detaching emotionally from you. Yeah, and Queen of Swords energy in reverse. This is cold, cruel, feminine energy that's cut off and cold. Ice Queen energy. Ice that fucker out. Gone fishing. I ain't coming back. Move along. You gotta be emotionally detached, super cold. Just push pause on that warm. We know you're warm. We know you're loving. I know that. But some people need to earn that. They don't get to just automatically get all the loving best parts of you, especially when they treat you like shit, like I'm consistently seeing over here. All right. My kitchen, my rules. Take that blindfold off and emotionally detach. And you will see yourself transform before your very eyes, and you will soar to a whole new world, a whole new level, vibrating way higher than people like this. You won't even be attracting people like that any longer. Okay, let's get a self-love card and wrap this baby up. I didn't mean to go this long. I am unstoppable. Anything is possible for me. I will protect my time. I will take enough time for myself and the things that make me feel good. I do not need to solve every problem. Sometimes time will do the trick and things will sort themselves out. I trust the process. Yeah, maybe you just need space. This says we need more space. You gotta take a break from someone here. It's super clear. Put a little distance there. Push pause. Doesn't have to be forever, but I don't advocate going backwards. Keep moving forwards. What else? Little one. This is my favorite card. I don't know why. I love this deck. It's really profound. Whoever wrote this deck, I love it. One final card to end this out. Close this out. Emotion. You've got me feeling emotion. Ooh. All right. Emotions. L is for the way you look at me. All right. A poem begins as a lump in the throat, a sense of wrong, homesickness, a love sickness. Robert Frost. Take a moment to think about where you are planting yourself emotionally. Are you finding yourself in toxic soil, holding on to the negativity of times when you've been hurt, betrayed, or wronged? Or do you find yourself in flux with the changing conditions, drinking in the water of every emotional experience, bracing against the cold when you are presented with difficulty, blooming under the full rays of the sun and basking in happiness? Which one are you? Just as the hydrangea mimics a range of emotion through color expression and remains malleable through the passage of time, allow yourself to experience your life through your emotions, rather than allowing your emotions to dictate your stance in life. Do not push yourself too hard if you're feeling emotionally strained or unable to cope. As the world around you changes, so too should you allow your outward expression to reflect your shifting inner landscape. Neither allow yourself to be afraid of what you feel, nor be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. Your light aspects would be feel, allow, embrace, express. Shadow aspects are avoid, neglect, disregard, overlook. And here is a vow for you. I flow through my emotions as they fluctuate, allowing myself to experience each one with love and gratitude. And it says, the hydrangea blooms in a variety of colors, the hue of each plant being determined by the alkalinity or acidity of the soil in which it is planted. Adjustments to the environment in which you plant yourself will enable you to adapt your emotions accordingly. Adjustments to the environment in which you plant yourself will help you adjust your emotions accordingly. Wasn't the whole message here about emotionally detaching? That's what needs to be done so that you can accept the situation with forgiveness in your heart and move forward and learn the lessons that need to be learned. Yeah, so adjust. The environment you're in needs an adjustment to better enable you to shut off your emotions, because I really see clearly that's what needs to happen here. Okay, well, that was really long. I just wanted to do a quick little reading, but I don't think I'm capable of doing quick little readings. Thank you. If you made it this far, thank you so much. And yeah. I mean, I'm just, as you can see,